Hello, sorry y'all, we're back. So hopefully we'll get some more people in here. Hopefully. And I'm sorry guys, that's just whatever. Ain't gonna sit all day apologizing. Stream crashed. It is what it is. Okay, so hopefully everybody will come back. I do apologize. So we're just winging it over here. And I'm going to drop the link if anybody wanted to come up and share your thoughts about little baby Summer. And hopefully the nice person that said that they think that she is oh crap, and I gotta go do something real quick. Hopefully the person that says that they feel like she's still alive, I hope that they will come up and talk about it, because I would love to hear the feedback, the positive feedback. Yes, please. Ew. Oh my goodness. And hey, Cat Eyes, welcome. So sorry about that crash, guys. It just is what it is. I don't know what to say, you know. So until I have a professional come in here and like say, hey, you need to do this, this, and this. Here's your equipment. Here's what you need to pay. This is just what I need to do. Anyways. Oh hell, what was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say, but whatever. Okay, let's see. Okay. So I think we're going to, okay, perfect. Okay. And those of y'all that did not just, that are just joining the first time, which we're probably going to show the press conference again when I end this one. We're going to show the press conference for the one they just had today for Summer. And where we left off, those of y'all that are just watching or just tuning in, I wish we were looking at Megan Boswell. It's another story, Evelyn Boswell. It's a trial that's fixing to start in the summer. It's one county over from where baby Summer Wells went missing from. So, and those of y'all that are not, hey Susie, welcome baby. Those of y'all that are not familiar with Evelyn Boswell, there's playlists, there's tons, I have playlists, there's tons of videos out there, but I just wanted to, I really do got some Alzheimer's, man. We separated, who left the stream, but God, man, I'm telling you, I have to get the Streamlabs. I just have to make time and learn it, because I'm telling you, StreamYards has got jokes, man. I'm telling you right now, they got jokes. Like they're testing me. For one, I'm paying up. Let me digress. We're not here for my damn StreamYards issues. Anyways, so I'm going to start this interview over, and then, because I don't even think y'all could see the damn video. This is Megan Boswell. This is a case that just happened last year. Baby Evelyn Boswell, one county over. Literally, these counties where they're at directly backs up right to where this just happened. So, and with Joe Clyde Daniels, like Tennessee is taking a freaking hit. You've been following Evan. Me too, Susie. I'm telling you, Evelyn is the reason I have my channel. Complete reason I have my channel. So, I'm going to show y'all this mom. We're just talking, and I'm going to redrop the link. Those of y'all that wanted to, oh heck, I exited out of it. But I'm going to redrop the link. Please, y'all come up and share your thoughts about what's going on with this summer. I would love to hear everybody's feedback. I mean, I just would, I would love to hear the one lady that commented and said she feels like she's alive. Like, I would like to know what. Something is in the water. It's crazy. That's why I don't even drink water, dude. I drink like Coca-Colas. Like, that's all I drink. No water for me. Okay, let me go back and find this stupid video again. I exited out of everything because my whole... Okay, now let me see. Yeah, I lost everybody watching. Oh, well, it'll be okay. What am I doing? Oh, man, guys. Let's see. Evelyn. Yeah, we're going to watch... Actually, let's do that first. Let's rewatch the press conference. And let's do that. Let's rewatch this press conference, and then we will show you about, let's see. Hold on. Let me pull this up. We're going to rewatch this press conference. That way we can keep it. Hey, Lee, welcome, baby. That way we can keep it. We can start off on a good foot, because people probably like, what is she talking about? A lot of people may not realize I just had a stream crash. So, okay. Now, we're going to watch the press conference about Summer from today. All right. So, oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Is this from today? Oh my God, my damn screen front. Okay. Okay. Now this is the press conference from today. We're just rewatching it. Those that are just tuning in, my stream crashed, so sorry.
Good afternoon. I'm Leslie Earhart with the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. In just a minute, you're going to hear from Hawkins County Sheriff Ronnie Lawson, followed by Captain Tim Coop with the Churchill Rescue Squad. Summer is still missing, and we are more concerned than ever and desperate to find her. TBI agents continue to work with the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office.
We're going to be talking about that
in an effort to
soon.
determine what happened to Summer. We are utilizing all available resources to include the FBI's Child Abduction Rapid Deployment Team. We want to reiterate that the circumstances leading to Summer's disappearance remain unclear, which is why we've been exploring all possibilities. Agents and detectives have followed up on a number of leads, to include residential surveillance video and photos from around the area of Summer's home. Drivers seen in the area at the time of her disappearance have been identified and interviewed. While we've not ruled out an abduction, we simply do not have any evidence at this point to confirm that's what occurred. For that reason, the ground search for Summer continues. It's possible that she wandered off and is lost and afraid. Sheriff Ronnie Lawson is going to talk more about what we need from property owners at this point. Sheriff?
Thank you. First of all, I want to...
You know, somebody brought up a good point earlier, too, about deer cameras. We have deer cameras here in our woods here. So, yeah, it's pretty cool what you'll find on them, but definitely check for a missing baby for sure.
Let everyone know that what a big asset that Mount Carmel Baptist Church has been to us. They've opened their doors, their church, their fellowship hall, their land. As y'all see, this is a very remote area, and we would be in desperate trouble if we didn't have that place to set up our command post. With that said, we use every available resource that we have, and today I want to use you all. I want the word to get out to all the residents in the Upper Beach Creek community, Hawkins County and Sullivan County. We need the residents to go back today, tonight, tomorrow, as soon as possible, go back and check their entire property, any outbuildings, any barns, any place a child could hide.
I agree,
We
Bamboo.
need you to do that for us. It's easier for you to check your own property than it is to send officers there. We have not stopped. As the captain will tell you, we've been 24/7 for 6 days now. So we desperately need
Very true,
help from the
Susie.
community now searching their own property. Any question? Okay, Captain.
Thank you, Sheriff. As both of them have stated, we will continue to search for Summer Wells until we locate Summer Wells. As of June 21st, 2021, search and rescue efforts for missing 5-year-old Summer Wells will continue throughout the day and also the night. At this point, we have utilized 72 agencies from Tennessee, Ohio, Virginia, Alabama, Georgia, and North Carolina assisting in these search efforts. Numerous specialized search and rescue groups and canine teams have been represented from these multiple different agencies.
Yeah, hit the like.
To
It's
date,
important.
we have
Hit it twice
estimated
if you have to
approximately
dislike. It don't work
2,400 acres
if you don't.
have been searched since Tuesday night when she was reported missing. The rugged mountainous terrain continues to cause problems and slow the search operations at times. The search will continue Tuesday morning into Wednesday morning. An updated release will be issued as new information becomes available. And as stated before,
Hey, Mari.
if anyone has any information on the disappearance of Summer Wells, please contact Hawkins County Sheriff's Department and our 1-800-TBA-FIND.
What do you mean, hon, as well as the sun? What do you mean by that? And welcome to the stream.
Thank you.
We'll open it up for a few questions at this time.
Just wondering, has Summer ever wandered off before?
According to family members, it's not common for her to wander off. Saturday, there was a pretty extensive search into the evening. Can you elaborate on what that tip was and why there was such a large presence for crews to come back out? Anytime we have information that could potentially lead us to locating someone, we're going to use all resources. Crews were in the area following up on a lead. Unfortunately, some are still missing.
How is the changing weather impacting your searches?
Sure, that's a great question. Captain Coop, can you explain?
So the projected forecast here for the next 24 to 48 hours will change our approach.
He's just talking about the weather. And thank you, Mari, for the support. I'm going to tell you something. I have not heard one single thing from the family, from anybody outside of interwebs about the older brother. Like nothing. But you do just a little bit of looking and you could find a whole plethora of stuff. And real quick, while I have y'all, those of y'all wearing earbuds, can you tell me, do y'all hear clicking? Have you heard any clicking at all? I have a clicking problem and I think I fixed it.
It will not change our aggressive approach. The only thing that this will change, it will change maybe what terrain we approach at this time. Due to the severe thunderstorms, we can't put our teams in danger to turn around and maximize the situation. We are monitoring weather 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Mari says yes or no.
Weather updates.
Shar
We
says
also
yes.
utilize the National Weather Service, who calls us on a routine basis. If there's any type of weather that's approaching our immediate area, they have been more than helpful with notifying us in a very timely manner to allow us to know so we can plan on how we're going to approach this.
That's what I feel about the clicking. Thumbs down for the clicking. Damn it. I thought I fixed it.
Go back to their area to respond to storms there.
Speaking with some of these teams, especially the teams that have been coming out of state, traveling 4+ hours, they also have
who is the person who is never mind.
Is utilize as much resources as we can.
Shar, message me the channel.
But we still have to be able to cover our areas.
I'm nosy.
So a lot of these people, they're still allowing people to stay back. When these crews from out of town then return, they'll swap out. Those crews will then monitor their areas and send us fresh crews. And we are doing the same thing for our resources here locally.
Guys,
the active search will potentially turn into.
How long did they keep up the search for Evelyn Boswell? 4 months.
A recovery mode instead of potential rescue mode.
They're still looking for Joe Clyde Daniels. Not like, like this, but.
Address that at some point. But right now, our focus remains on finding Summer. We're using all resources as of today, and we want that to be the focus right now.
Okay, well.
This is a question more for maybe Leslie and Sheriff Lawson. You just mentioned that you have used some surveillance video, things that you had asked for.
Hey, Samantha. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back.
Like how that might have helped you.
Well, as you know, and you guys helped us get the word out, we asked residents to let us know if they had surveillance cameras around their home or trail cameras. Residents have reached out. We've reviewed.
I mean, we can watch the rest of it if y'all want to, but I mean, they don't really say too much. They do talk. Well, the sheriff gets up in a second. I'm going to let it play through. If the internet gods will comply, that is. And I love y'all. I'm so glad that y'all support the channel. It so means the world to me. It's not even storming that bad right now. Like, what is going on? It'd be worth it to me to like build a tower right behind my house. That way I don't ever have to deal with this again with the freezing up of everything. Whatever. It is what it is. There we
those
go.
Photos and video, and if we identified a vehicle in the video, we would identify the driver and then speak with the driver to
yes,
them
good
to
day.
any information.
How long would someone typically use this? How long does it take to find? Like, is this exceptionally long?
Every case is different. It's a case-by-case situation.
On day 6 now, for maybe the folks that are out there in the field, how are you keeping, I guess, morale and spirits high? How I'm sure folks are tired. They've been out here tirelessly for days on end now. How are you kind of keeping folks engaged and spirits up?
Ultimately, the people that's involved with the search operations, we all have the same outlook. We will not quit.
Yeah, let me drop the link. Somebody call in,
So
man.
these guys have spent countless hours, day in, day out, nighttime.
Sure, you always like
The
the
thing
call
I
in
stress to
pusher.
my
Why
guys
don't you call in?
is if you're getting to the point that you're getting tired, please take a break, get rest, rehab, recover.
Yeah.
That way you can come back and continue.
All right. So that's about it. I imagine they're going to probably continue to do press conferences. Now, I'm going to show Dad's interview from yesterday. And then I want to show y'all another, let's see. And then I'm going to, and then we're going to Evelyn Boswell. And then we're going to move on to the Dylan. I was supposed to say Mark Redwine, but it's Dylan Redwine. He's the victim. His dad, Mark, is on trial. And that case is pretty close to me, too. I have not seen any opening anything, but I do know that they are gearing up. So, but I thought somebody said there that they already had the opening statements. Was it UBL? Did you say that they've already had the opening statements for Dylan? And I guess they would have had to have done it while I'm doing the live, perhaps. Well, I don't know what in the hell is the internet still. It is what it is. Okay, here we go. Hey, Jay Roberts. Let's see if I call in. Can I talk to Randy Hickey? Well, I don't know. I don't know if he'll be here. It's live on Law and Crime Network. Okay. Yeah, I don't really just want to stream their stuff because that is copyright, and I can make my own shit. I hope it isn't trapped. God, I know. I don't tell you, I don't think so. I feel like it was an accident or anger got out of control. I have seen multiple reports of the children being witnessed being beat. So I'm up talking to you until 2 a.m. You need somebody else to bug you. But you're not up on the damn channel, Char. It's not the same, you little brat. Char says, oh, but I don't want to talk to nobody else. I'll keep my crazy just for you, Beaver. Let me go. I'm trying to pull up this. I want to pull up this interview that Dad did yesterday. Let's see. I think it's a shame in our country's part that anyone can just up and go to Mexico unchecked. Any updates on summer yet? So worried. Why? That's weird. Why does people just post the dumbest, randomest shit? I don't know. Some people are just like, oh, man, I don't know. And I get it. Some people don't understand. I mean, yeah, some of the way I guess people in the South live is not for everybody, but I'm going to say some of the way some people live up north, to me, it's like, oh, I don't know about that, but people are just different. And people are more alike than we are different. You know what I'm saying? If people, oh, wait. Yeah, and there was a picture of Mom. She was seen. She hasn't talked publicly, but there was a picture of her where she was at this vigil. And I did listen to the prayer and all the stuff with the visual. What is this? I'm trying to just see. I'm looking for this specific. Let's see. Department of Children's Services at Home of Missing Child. What is this one? 2 hours ago. So now she went out. Department of Children's Services struggle with. Okay, let's read this. Hold on, I just saw. Let me share this with y'all. Oh, I don't know what this one's about. Let me read this one. It's going to be a bunch of ads. I do apologize for that, but this is what it says. It's probably some bullshit clickbait, but let's find out. Department of Children's Services at Family Home of Missing Summer Wells as brothers struggle with 5-year-old girl's disappearance. Now I think that the brothers are struggling with it. Dad talked to this at Times Online News. Please, I hope I said that correctly. He said the boys are doing fine. In fact, he's alarmed at how good they're doing. It's a little shocking. He also mentions it with the Facebook predators. I heard they get people off of Facebook, off of them their Facebooks. They just get them little kids. He also talked about resurrection. He also talked about bears and druggies. Oh my. What? Let's read. This has got me right here. Why does Crime Online seem to think the brothers are struggling with it? And Dad seems to think everybody's handling it pretty damn well. The search for the missing summer wells continues in eastern Tennessee, close to a week after the 5-year-old girl vanished from her Hawkins County home on Tuesday. As Crime Online previously reported, 5-year-old Summer Wells was reported missing on Tuesday evening. Her parents have said that she went out of the basement door earlier that day. It wasn't earlier. It was like 5 o'clock. No, it was around 6 o'clock. There, it would have, yeah. So here, okay. Let's see. And that the family attempted to find her themselves before reporting her missing. Multiple law enforcement agencies have been searching the dense remote area for Summer since then. And investigators have faced challenges due to weak cell phone, which I think it's amazing. They come and put cell phone boosters out there. I think that's awesome. Tower boosters, should I say. Authorities said last week that everything is on the table and investigators have not yet ruled out foul play. No suspects have been named in Summer's disappearance. Her father, Don Wells, spoke to WJHL about missing daughter on Father's Day, which that is the absolute one I was trying to find. So we are just going to watch it now. Providing there's not an ad. You know there's going to be an ad. Is there going to be an ad? Maybe not. Let's see. Or is it just going to be nothing? What is going on here?
Whether you're looking...
I knew it. All right. So it says 13 seconds, which is probably like 5 seconds because the internet is... So, funny, why do they say the kids are struggling with it? And it's funny they mentioned Department of Children's Services. Like, why do they throw that out? Maybe they'll give some context to why they speak in these terms that make you intrigued. Here we go. Now, this is from yesterday from Dad. And this is Crime Online where this article is.
It's what we do.
That's what we do, man. Okay.
Different rescue squads from across the region and the United States flooded into Hawkins County this weekend to help search for 5-year-old Summer Wells. You're watching News Channel 11 and ABC Tri-Cities at 11. I'm Kelly Grossfield. Summer disappeared Tuesday night from her home in the Beach Creek community of Hawkins County. Her parents say she went out of a door in their basement and she hasn't been seen since. Crews estimate they've been searching about 2,400 acres since Tuesday night. Tonight marks night 6 of searching for Summer, with daily efforts wrapping up around 8 p.m. each night. But last night, they went far beyond that, with crews working well into the early morning hours. Now, take another look at this photo. This is Summer. She has
hold on, y'all. I'm
blue
trying.
eyes
There
and
we
stands
go.
about 3 feet tall. Bianca Moran.
There we go. Sorry, y'all.
For 5-year-old Summer Wells. You're watching News Channel 11 and ABC Tri-Cities at 11. I'm Kelly Grossfield. Summer disappeared Tuesday night from her home in the Beach Creek community of Hawkins County. Her parents say she went out of the door in their basement and she hasn't been seen since. Crews estimate they've been searching about 2,400 acres since Tuesday night. Tonight marks night 6 of searching for Summer, with daily efforts wrapping up around 8 p.m. each night. But last night they went far beyond that, with crews working well into the early morning hours. Now, take another look at this photo. This is Summer.
Look
she has blonde hair, blue eyes, and stands about 3 feet tall. Bianca Moran spoke with Summer's father again today, a Father's Day spent without his little girl. Bianca, what did he have to say?
I know, Jay.
Kelly, Father's Day is supposed to be a celebration that families can enjoy. Well, Don Wells, Summer Wells' father, told me he just wants his daughter back. And unfortunately, he told me his wish goes ungranted this evening.
I think it's really tough on all the people out here that are missing Father's Day, and it's making them a little bit edgy, and we're a little bit edgy. My wife is really edgy, and it's getting tougher, I think, for everybody.
Since Summer went missing Tuesday night, Don Wells says the Department of Children's Services has helped their family work through the trauma, but he says Summer's brothers are not doing too well.
They're kind of fighting more than usual and stuff.
Oh,
I got
wait.
into it first thing this morning, and the team come up running up the hill. They heard screams, and so I've been trying to keep it down.
What?
Summer's siblings
Whoa,
aren't the only
whoa,
ones struggling. Her father tells me her mother is also worried about the 5-year-old little girl.
She'd be frantic. I mean, she's having a hard time, and she'll be okay for a little bit, and then she's up and down.
This Father's Day, Wells tells me his worst fear has...
Hold on a damn minute. Let's go back, guys. What the? Running up the hill? What? This shit is BANANAS, man.
That families can enjoy. Well, Don Wells, Summer Wells' father, told me he just wants his daughter back.
All right,
unfortunately, he told me his wish goes ungranted this evening.
I think it's really tough on all
Hey.
the people out here that
Come
are
on,
missing
Elegacy.
Father's
Tell me
Day.
why you think she's alive. I want your
making them a little
input.
bit edgy, and we're a little bit edgy. My wife is really edgy, and it's getting tougher,
Hey, Lee.
I think, for everybody.
Since Summer went missing Tuesday night, Don Wells says the Department of Children's Services has helped their family work through the trauma, but he says Summer's brothers are not doing too well.
They're kind of fighting more than usual and stuff, and I got into it first thing this morning, and the team come up running up the hill. They heard screams, and so I've been trying to keep it down.
Summer's siblings aren't the only ones struggling. Her father tells me her mother is also worried about the 5-year-old little girl.
She'd be frantic. I mean, she's having a hard time.
You see how he looks
And
down?
she'll be okay for a little bit, and then she's up and down.
This Father's Day, Wells tells me his worst fear
That's right.
has been realized.
You know.
At this point that she is still alive.
I really don't know. Hopefully, yes.
Oh,
Depending on how
wow.
bad or what's going on with her. I mean, there's always hope.
Guys, I kind of want to watch this again. Can we watch, please? I know y'all. I'm getting on y'all's nerves. I want to pay a little bit of attention to this. Huh.
Father tells me her mother is also worried about the 5-year-old little girl.
Usual and stuff, and
I'm sorry, y'all. Bear with me. I haven't seen this full interview.
Since Summer went missing Tuesday night, Don Wells says the Department of Children's Services has helped their family work through the trauma, but he says Summer's brothers are not doing too well.
they're kind of fighting more than usual and stuff, and I got into it first thing this morning, and the team come up running up the hill. They heard screams, and so I've been trying to keep it down.
Look at
Summer's
that house,
siblings aren't the
man.
only ones struggling. Her father tells me her mother is also worried about the 5-year-old little girl.
She'd be frantic. I mean, she's having a hard time, and she'll be okay for a little bit, and then she's up and down.
This Father's Day, Wells tells me his worst fear has been realized.
Do you think at this point that she is still alive?
I really don't know. Hopefully, yes. Depending on how bad or what's going on with her. I mean, there's always hope.
Wow. Hey, Deb.
He told me that law enforcement is still blocking the entrance to their driveway to unauthorized vehicles in the hopes that Summer returns safely. However, he tells me that it is taking a toll on his family, and they hope that she is found safe and soon. Reporting live at the Beach Creek Community, Bianca Marais, News Channel 11.
Wow. I don't know, y'all. That
Thank you.
interview.
As of this afternoon, TBI has received 137 tips in this case. Officials tell us they're following up on all credible leads. If you have a credible tip or information that could lead to...
Wow. So I guess that's why they're saying CPS is helping them. Wells told WTL reporters but there's always hope. Let's watch this one too. Let's just check it all out while we're here.
We noticed all the great...
Guys, I don't know. Which, I mean, why would they be fine? That's their baby sister. Do they know something happened? Do they know what happened? Maybe they're fighting because it's a lot to keep up with his kids. You know? Sad, man. Let's see. What's this one?
6:02 is your time. Continuing coverage this morning as rescue squads across the state join in the search for Summer Wells, the missing 5-year-old out of Hawkins County. It's been almost a week now since Summer disappeared. She was reported missing last Tuesday evening from the Beach Creek community, and since then, more than 100 personnel and 40 agencies have been searching for her. Over the weekend, first responders searched the area around her home on Ben Hill Road for hours. Teams from Gatlinburg, Sevierville, and Greenville, as well as teams from Ohio, Virginia, Alabama, and North Carolina helped with the search efforts yesterday. We're told about 2,400 acres has been searched since last Tuesday.
So that's the front of their driveway.
Summer's father spending Father's Day without his child. He says his family is having a hard time.
I think it's really tough on all the people out here that are missing Father's Day, and it's
this is the one I heard.
A little bit edgy, and we're a little bit edgy. My wife is really edgy, and it's getting tougher, I think, for everybody.
Here's another look at Summer Wells. She has blonde hair, blue eyes, and she's about 3 feet tall. If you have any details,
I don't know, y'all. Okay, let me go on. All right, so we just watched that one. Okay, and let's see. Don Wells also told news station agents, Department of Children's Services have been helping the family cope with the stress and uncertainty, adding Summer's brothers not doing well. Yeah, okay, that's what we just saw. Okay, let me hop back here to y'all, you guys. Okay, and thank everybody for coming back, and, sorry about the stream crashing earlier. Deb, maybe it's one of the people they do drugs with, or the mom does drugs or gets drugs. Yeah, he even said it. There's druggies in the area, but to me, the way it looked was their driveway is right on the main stretch. God, dog. But TBI, nobody has any evidence, or they have nothing to suggest. I would like to know how long their driveway actually really is, because I have a very, very long driveway. And, I would just like to compare and see. Let's see. Have they taken the kids? No, they have not taken the kids. No, they have not. Hey, Jonestown. Sorry, babe. No, you're fine. No, you're fine. And this is my second stream. My first one crashed. So actually, there's another video that I did earlier. And welcome. They're probably not sleeping or eating much. A lot of times depression kids show anger, poor kids, and a family, they're not responding. Yeah, no, unless they've done something, you know what I mean? Like they're going to my heart always breaks for kids involved in this stuff. God, I don't even know. Let's see. Going to work. Hey, Tyrannus. A few giggles during a phone call. No, this smells bad. Yeah, it does. It does. It does look bad. Yes, it does look bad. I agree. I want to show y'all. We were, before my last stream ended. Hold on. I had something pulled up on my phone. What does this say? Possible what? Possible active shooter in Colorado. Really? Wow. Okay. I didn't know that. Let me see. I want to show y'all this. Let's watch this one little interview. This is another mom who's going on trial, one county over, for killing her child, Evelyn Boswell. So now that we've watched the dad, let's look at this mom, and let's just look. All right. Let's see how, let's see. Okay.
I've been like, hey, like my mom camped out at Mendota. You want to go check them out? But I've never been like specifically, hey, she's like, you still were camping. My mom did threaten me, like, if I told anybody. I'm not going to get into that, but she did.
So your mom has had...
Hold on a second. Let me get back to y'all. Let me share what I'm looking. This is another case we're dealing with in Tennessee, Evelyn Boswell. And then I'm going to show this. I'm going to drop the link again. If anybody wants to come up and talk about Summer, that's fine. But we will be moving on to Dylan Redwine. His dad is on trial, Mark Redwine. Let's see. Share. Let's see this. All right. And this is just one. Hey, Angie. This is just one. This is just one interview that we were bestowed upon with this the myth that is Megan Lion-ass Boswell.
I'm thankful for her. She's
But
just a really good-hearted baby in general.
I will say this, because of Evelyn Boswell, we have Evelyn's Law in Tennessee now, which to me, it just seems like it should be like, I don't know, a federal law, but I'll take it. That's why we do that's why I do these stories. That's why I get involved. I want to see legislation. Me sitting on here talking about nothing, it's not productive. Let's just cut the shit. It's not productive. But collectively, and getting legislation changed, that is what us as a people can do. That is something we can do to make changes. Evelyn's Law in Tennessee means that if you do not report your child missing within 24 hours, it is a felony. And that is wonderful. And so this baby did not die in vain, you know.
Like textbook how you want a baby to be, like has hit every milestone early, you know what I mean? Well, when she was 6 months old, she actually put a bottle on her own and it went straight to a sippy cup. She started walking probably around like 10 months. That was kind of hard though.
It could be, Lee, very true.
Like small as in like underfed, you know what I'm saying? But like she was a preemie when she was born. She's like a smaller baby and she kind of had trouble like balancing her weight.
Now guys, keep in mind, she's doing this interview. She's killed her kid. At this point, her baby's been dead for a long time.
She finally got the hold of it. She's starting to say a lot of words and, you know.
Tell me what kind of things she likes to do. What kind of, is she into any sort
Yes,
of TV
I agree,
shows?
Joanne.
Only Baby Shark. We went to Texas to see her dad, Ethan, and she slept the whole way there. Like, I had to make her wake up to eat and stuff like
This
that.
Ainsley
That's like a
Daniels,
24-hour
she was
drive
so
there.
involved in this case. The reporter, she was amazing.
Let's get into the last time you saw her. Tell me what that time was like and when that was.
Well, actually, I want to talk about that. I've told TBI where to find her in Mendota. My mom took her to a campground and a silver camper, and if they don't go tonight, I'm going to go find her myself.
Oh, hi. Oh, I just saw this.
Seriously, and if they don't go tonight, like.
Thank you. Somebody named Mary just sent me a little donation to support the channel for summer. What does it say? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mary, whoever you are. Thank you so much for the support. I so appreciate it.
I will go myself and go get her.
Tell me about the last time, though, that you saw Evelyn. Tell me what you guys did and when that was.
We went to go out to eat, and then my mom came and got her. She was
Crazy, dude. This lady is nuts.
With the matching bow and little matching shoes.
And was this December 20, like right after Christmas?
Right, Tracy, exactly.
My mom, like you can ask her, is a very vindictive, manipulating person.
Oh,
and
God.
she basically like threatened me the whole time.
I know, Angie.
That she was
It's
gone.
so sad.
Do you know who has Evelyn right now?
She dropped her off somewhere in Mendota at a silver camper. But my mom would always say the person, not like people, plural.
Like she's detailed in her crazy.
They're not taking me seriously. TBI isn't, because I've not fully told them. I've been like, hey, like my mom camped out at Mendota. You want to go check them out? But I've never been like specifically, hey, she's like
Tracy, that was hilarious.
My mom did threaten me, like, you know, if I told anybody. I'm not gonna get into that, but she did.
I don't think there was a dog named that. I don't think there was a dog involved, but that was pretty funny.
Is in Mendota has had her the whole time.
Tell me why do you let your mom take care of her? Did she take her from you that night? And
well, she was just supposed to babysit her because I was going to work.
And then when did you know that something was
Her
wrong?
face is so punchable. You're right, Shar.
Whenever, like, she picked me up Wednesday, and I told her, like, hey, they're doing a press release about the Ambler thing, and then she freaked out, and that's why they couldn't find her. Like, nobody talked to
her trial's
today
supposed to be starting this summer.
But she kept trying to take me to Mendota, and I kept asking. I was like, "Are you taking me to Evelyn?" And she would never tell me yes or no.
She's literally just.
Like, well, if you're not, I'm just calling my police station. Come and get me. Like, I'm not playing these games with you.
Like, she's just.
And so tell me, the day that you dropped her off with your mom to let her babysit, was there anything off about your mom that day? Did you have any, suspicion that she was going to take your child?
No. Well, I called her, and she was just like, oh, she's safe, like, that kind of thing. And then she started threatening me, which, like I said, I'm not going to get into, like, everything she threatened me with.
Yeah, please don't get into the truth. We don't need none of that.
Obviously, now that you believe you know who has her, what do you have to say to them?
To just bring her
Very
back.
much so.
I just
Deb.
bring her back. That's all I want. I've been so long without her, and I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, why didn't you report it missing earlier?" Because my mom.
That's right, Tracy.
That's all I can think about is how much I just want her back.
God, man, keep like what?
Just when she left and took off, and just to answer her phone.
Talk to me about why your dad made that report.
Because he was talking to my mom the night
Angie.
before. He was like, "Oh well, if she doesn't come home, I'm gonna call." And she was
I know,
going
I'm
on,
about to
"Well,
throw
you're gonna
up, too.
regret
I don't
this.
know how
Like, I'm
much
gonna have
of
to
this I
leave
could
and never
take.
be able to come back. You will regret this."
Oh yeah, you will.
That that you didn't make the call and it was your dad?
Because mom kept threatening me if I made the call.
Well, you said that you've had some issues with your mom in the past. Was there a reason you decided to let her babysit her that night? I know that you said that you had.
Well, she's my mom. I wanted to trust her.
Her tears are with her dead
told me
child.
on Friday. I was there.
Thank you for and welcome to the stream, Melissa.
Because I wouldn't necessarily. I was trying to protect my mom, maybe in hopes. Oh,
This
well,
is
she can
Megan
tell them what it
Boswell.
was, but obviously she's not going.
So those of y'all just joining, this is Megan Boswell. This is the story of Evelyn Boswell. This trial is going to start probably late summer, and it'll probably get delayed into fall. If I had to guess, they may do a change of venue. I don't know. So, but this is one county over. Like the lines are like right there. So this is right next door to where Summer Wells is missing from, and this just happened last year. So I mean, and I was just making a point of how these parents will lie. During this interview, her baby had been dead for 4 months. So, I mean, little did we know at the time, but I'm just showing this, because people will just get up, man, and they just will lie their freaking ass off.
So now you're coming out and you're saying,
hey, Toxic!
That you know where she is.
You did? Okay, Nancy.
I know she has to be in a campground in Mendota with somebody. And mom told me that they had a silver camper, and that's all she would tell me.
Are you cooperating as much as you can with TBI and the Sullivan County Sheriff's Department?
I am.
But just tell me, how so are you, constantly on the phone with them, talking about the tips, anything like that?
Yeah, and I've looked into stuff online myself. Like, people are like circulating pictures around me, like, oh, this is Evelyn, you know what I'm saying, and like that kind of thing. But no. And like Saturday, nobody would answer me, and I blew all their phones up. And every chance they've let me be up there, I have been up there.
And Wednesday will be a week since the Amber Alert went out. Tell me what you're thinking right now.
Nancy, do you have this original interview?
Like maybe scared that they're going to get in trouble.
Because I can't show her content.
Bring her back.
What are you thinking about?
Just bring her back.
Right
yeah, Daisy, welcome, baby.
Okay, do you think she's being taken care of?
She is 20 years old.
And
Megan Boswell is.
Authorities right now for the TBI, Sullivan County, and all of the sheriff's departments and any authority that's working on this case.
Just that if they don't take it seriously, what I just said, I will go find her myself.
I know you will, bitch.
Before they'll arrest me for tampering with evidence, and I told them on my phone, I was like, I don't care if you arrest me for tampering with evidence. We go up there, I'm going to tonight.
Do you have a message to the public?
Don't stop until she's bad. They need to start reporting like psychics for one. Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? Because that just wastes the TBI's time, and they could be actually trying to find my daughter. Instead, people are like, oh, well, this lady did tarot card reading. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like that just takes away from the time of, like, them actually searching.
Let me tell you something. What was it? It was either 19 or 22. But I have it all, and it gets convoluted because I was overly invested in this. Oh, God. I mean, I looked through everything. 20, or at least, let me just say this. I know for a fact there was at least 19 counts of false reporting. This is how much lying this heifer did. I'm telling you now, it was insane. And they went to this search and to this lake and to this, a KFC, and 3 states this case crossed because of this crazy heifer's lying.
Searching for my daughter. I'm just happy that people are coming together. and trying to-
Listen, 1,000 tips, not Megan. Regular tips, people calling in TBI, 1,000 over this baby, and she was already deceased. Guys,
on her.
that's why Tennessee ain't
Because the main
fucking
important
around.
thing right now is the baby. I'm just happy that people are trying to find her.
Have you been in contact with her father?
Yeah, he's actually trying to get leave approved right now to come up here and try to, help find her.
What is her relationship like with him?
She's only been around him a couple times because Ray was in the army.
And what is your relationship like with him? Do you keep in contact with him?
Well, yeah, we have a kid together.
Y'all know what else? Let me.
Did you notify him?
Y'all know what else I heard? I heard that Ethan wasn't even the biological dad for Evelyn. Did y'all hear that too? I don't know if it's true, but that's what I heard. Ethan Berry's not even the real dad. I don't know. That's what I saw, but I don't know.
Something was wrong.
All right.
Why do you have multiple social media profiles? Is one that we think of.
Let me
Because I break
see.
phones a lot. And I
Oh,
forget
yeah,
passwords,
'cause she
I'm not gonna lie to
breaks
you. I'm really
phone,
bad
yeah.
about remembering passwords. Now I have them all set to one, but up until that point, I just couldn't remember the password to them. So I'll just make a new one when I got a new phone.
Tell me why you wanted to come out today and us.
Just to talk about Evelyn, if TBI doesn't go find her or not, I'm
Yeah, oh, that big old bad TBI, huh?
one way or another.
This is a really big case, and a lot of people have a lot of questions surrounding this. Is there any other message that you want to send to anyone?
Well, if you don't have tips for sure, because over 370 some tips have been called in and they just not panned out. Like, I appreciate people trying to help, but also that's wasting TBI's time.
Not that you're wasting their
every single
time.
lead
No,
that's called in.
Obviously it's been a long time since you've seen her. Are you worried about that? About reuniting with her?
No, because I love her. I know she loves me.
And do you think she's been taken care of well in the time that you've missed with her?
I hope.
Now, I wanted to. So I'm going to be moving on from this, but I want to show y'all this too real quickly. Those of y'all that are interested in Evelyn Boswell. Now you go from this, what was it, 5-6 days in when she did this report. And this, this is where it stands. Uh-oh, I put up the wrong one. Hold on. I put up the wrong one. But this is where, I'm not going to show all of it, but this is what happened to Miss Megan. Let's see.
Afternoon. I'm Leslie Earhart, a public information officer.
I wonder if her and Ainsley Earhart are related.
This case has been difficult from the beginning. Not only did it capture the attention of residents here in Sullivan County, but all across the country. Simply here today and continuing to follow this case from 3 speakers, District Attorney and TBI Director David, the FBI for being here today, and for the FBI, as well as their support throughout the stand, that the information at this time in order to preserve the speakers are finished.
Okay.
General Staubus.
All right, here we go.
Good afternoon.
Oh, thank you, Deb.
This afternoon, the grand jury of Sullivan County returned a true bill of presentment charging Megan Boswell with a total of 19 counts.
Okay.
There were 2 counts of felony murder, 1 in perpetration of aggravated child abuse and 1 in perpetration of aggravated child neglect. 1 count of aggravated child abuse, 1 count of
Thank you,
aggravated child
Deb.
neglect.
Thank you so much.
1 count of tampering with evidence, 1 count of 12 counts of false report.
12 counts, sorry.
1 count of abuse of corpse, 1 count of failure to report a death under suspicious or unusual or unnatural circumstances. The next hearing date is August the 28th in criminal court for Sullivan County, and the bond on this case currently is $1 million.
So that is, that is 1 county over from where. Oh, listen to the sheriff. I love him. He's tapped.
Evelyn's body was found on March 6th. Since that time, my detectives, TBI agents, and the DA's office have worked tirelessly conducting interviews, combing through evidence, and establishing a timeline in order to determine the circumstances leading to baby Evelyn's death. As a result of false information given by the defendant, along with misinformation circulated in the community,
Yep.
there's been a lot of confusion in the case.
Guys.
I want to be clear when I say that after an extensive and thorough investigation, other individuals were eliminated as suspects, and Megan Boswell became the sole suspect in this case.
That's right.
My office
Dude.
has received dozens of calls and messages over the last several months from concerned residents wanting to make sure that we had not forgotten about baby Evelyn. I assure you we haven't and we won't. I want to express my sincere appreciation to those residents who have shown their support throughout this process. We've received foods, cards, prayers, many encouragement, and we appreciate that more than you know.
Yes.
I know many of you still have a lot of questions in this case. Please know that we can't speak to the evidence gathered during this investigation because this case now has to be prosecuted.
Yep.
We are determined to make sure that justice is served for baby Evelyn. Thank you. I'll now turn it over to Tennessee Bureau of Investigation.
Okay, I'm done before I start bawling like a damn baby. That case, that Evelyn Boswell. But this case that we was just looking at, one county, it's like the counties back up to each other where baby Summer's been missing. This just happened last year. So, guys, when I tell you that they're not fooling around, and I'm very proud of my little state, it's not a lot of times to where I could be like, woohoo, Tennessee. But they're doing an amazing job with Summer. They're doing an amazing job with Summer. Let me see. I'm going to drop the link, and then we are going to move into Dylan Redwine. Let me see. Nancy sent me. Okay. And Nancy, I don't know if we've already watched this, but I will. And thank you. Okay. Thank you, Nancy. I am sending it. Wait a minute. No, I didn't have to do this. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Oh, okay. Yeah, I totally can show this one. Hold on. Okay. Thank you. And thank you, Nancy. Thank you. Let me pull this one up. Let me see. And I did see this earlier because I'm subscribed to this one. Times. Let me see. Is this one it? Well, that's the page. Times News Online is this one. Y'all, please go subscribe. And they have been pretty good. And they are the ones that brought you the 10-minute interview over the phone. So hold on. Okay. Wait a minute. Is this the one June 21st? Yeah, this one was today. Okay. Perfect. So let me get y'all to where I'm at. And this is maybe it's the first time I'm hearing it, unless they're just posting something else, but it's, it's fine. So, I don't know. Maybe I haven't heard this.
We still got our God, and we still,
Thank you, Nancy.
He's got to put our faith and trust in Him. He's the only one that knows where she's at. Right. Well, I guess I just wanted to ask you a couple of quick questions about, since we last spoke.
That's right,
have
John.
there been any new developments or any changes in not at all. I saw where Friday night after sundown.
I haven't heard this. Thank you,
back.
Nancy. Seriously.
Yeah, there was some sort of tip or something, and we seen, blue lights up and down Beach Creek, and the helicopter flew till like 4 in the morning, looking around, so we was up till 4 in the morning being hopeful that they, find something.
So, I don't want, well, it doesn't matter. I'm not even monetizing the stream anyways. Hopefully they don't copyright me, but this is at times, whatever I just said a second ago. I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to let it play. It'll be fine.
But there's nothing. My personal opinion is it's maybe some human trafficking ring seen her on Facebook and tracked her down, like some kind of,
gun charge and something else. Tiranas, I can't remember.
Or who, but I knew from the first day she wasn't in the area, right?
Yeah, this was just posted today.
Well, did you guys go to church on Saturday? Yes, sir. What was that like? Did you guys? This is the first time you've been back since this happened. Yeah, when we first, she can be there.
Bamboo, that was exactly what I was saying. Trying to set up a narrative, trying to set the stage. I've been saying that. Look at this precious baby. I was trying to say that. Like, he mentioned bears, he mentioned druggies, he mentioned Facebook, tracking kids down and taking them. The boys were just handling everything so well. Then they're not handling it well, and maybe he's just shooting off the cuff. He's talking about resurrection, hope she's at peace with God, and just hope she gets like, oh man, what are you talking about? It's just all over the place.
Yeah, the thoughts of her not being able to be there with us, with the people that she loves so much, it was heartbreaking.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
You're fine. Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to see. One thing I neglected to ask you last time we spoke was just, can you tell me a little bit about Summer? What kind of a child is he? What is she like?
Well, I have a video, and it's on TikTok, that the last video that my wife made of her, and she's got a couple more, and I really like to share them with the public. Okay, but I don't know how to do that.
Tell us.
Yeah.
You could. Are we allowed to go up to your house now?
No, but I could get her maybe to meet you.
Hey, Christine.
You don't want to do no interviews because everybody's doing.
I agree, Christine.
I don't know if
Well, I'm going to tell you what kind of dad. Maybe the kind that just wanted his son close. Maybe the boy wanted to go. Or maybe he didn't want to answer them really tough questions right in front of his kid. And people are going to be more guarded when there are children around. It's just nature. It's just, well, for some people it's not. But, I mean, a lot of times it's just the way people know. You be sensitive around kids. You be mindful around kids. But I completely agree. I definitely wouldn't have done it.
That's about reading Facebook, stuff like that. But
For that baby.
Pretty negative stuff on that. And they're calling her the Boswell something. I can't remember what it was exactly.
I'm sure they have, Miranda.
I guess, yeah, that's another thing I was going to ask you is I don't think that the media has been disrespectful, and I have tried not to be. But I know that in this age of social media, which we're probably close to the same age, and we didn't grow up like this, but in this age of social media,
hey, King of Comments,
can get online and say anything they want. And I was just wondering how that has affected you and your family. Are you trying to stay away from it, or have you read it?
My wife can't help but to be on there because
I agree. Tracy is stupid.
Right, this negativity, is tearing her apart. That's why she don't want to do any interviews.
Hold on, let me backtrack.
But he's turning this into,
You know what I was thinking too? They posted this picture of her playing in the rain. And maybe the baby loved to play in the rain. She looked like she was having a big time, but it kind of looked to me like she would stop and then she would do something different. It's almost like she was being told what to do in a way, not told, but like, hey, go run over here. Hey, I'm doing this. Kind of like, open your eyes while I'm trying to take this picture of you. Y'all know what I mean? I could totally be wrong. Maybe, and I've looked at them TikToks 1,000 times, and it's possible I started noticing shit I had no business noticing. So that's possible. But to me, in this video that's on the screen right now, if you watch the TikTok, it's just like she's dancing, she's happy. But if you watch it all the way through, she'll stop and look, and then she'll get back to doing whatever. You know what I mean?
I don't know if you guys have been reading Facebook, stuff like that, but it's pretty negative stuff on that. They're calling her
Yeah, buddy.
Boswell something. I can't remember what it was.
I agree. Good day.
But it's pretty bad.
I guess, yeah, that's another thing I was going to ask you is
Yes, Mom's story did. Well, somebody's story changed.
Been disrespectful, and I have tried not to be.
The original, the dispatcher says that the mom went on a walk, she returned, and Summer was gone. But the only time we ever hear that account of the story is in the dispatch.
But I know that in this age of social media, which we're probably close to the same age, and we didn't grow up like this, but in this age of social media, everybody can get online and say anything they want. And I was just wondering how that has affected you.
The mom's doing the
Trying to
video.
stay away from it, or have you read it?
My wife can't help but to be on there because she's looking for clues. She can't help it. Right, this negativity, is tearing her apart.
What? Wait a fucking minute. Wait a minute. The mom can't help but be on the internet. She's looking for clues. What do you think? You're going to find your kid for sale on Backpage or something? That is the dumbest shit I ever heard. Who would be looking for a child? Man, let me shut up. Let me shut up.
They lash out on her even more. Yeah. The age of social media, everybody can get online and say anything they want. And I was just wondering how that has affected you and your family. Are you trying to stay away from it? Or have you read it?
My wife can't help but to be on there because she's looking for clues. She can't help it. Right. This negativity, you know.
Well, Blue, instead of looking for clues, why don't you get out and look for your damn kid? Okay?
Doing the interviews because she's afraid they lash out on her even more.
Yeah. I don't follow it as close as I should. What kind of things are they saying?
They're telling her I can't remember the Boswell something, but I can't remember what it was.
Evelyn, you know who it is.
Heard of that, and just all kind of negative stuff.
How does that make you feel when you see that kind of stuff?
Well, to me,
thank you, Tyrannus. Thank you.
I hang on to what good people say. I don't listen. We've been dealing with, even in Tucker Drywall, we deal with all kinds. And, and
that's right, Sean.
I've been to prison. I try to be around good people. I listen to what they say and what God says. The rest of them can, you know what?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome, Deb.
You gotta be hard on your wife though to have to see that stuff.
She's not taking it well. She's having a hard time.
The brothers, I think.
She really is. She needs some support, and of course they're not. Our church members try to come up there, and they're just not letting anybody up there.
Right. And I guess you guys are. I don't know what that road looks like, but if it's anything like where I grew up, it's pretty spread out up a holler. Not a lot of close neighbors to talk to.
I wish I knew Bamboo.
Yeah, several times over. She's not in the area.
Cray.
Yeah. I just can't imagine who would be bold enough to go up a holler, a blind holler that, unless they had done some research or something and knew what they were looking for. And then have to time it right. It just seems it's hard to believe that something like that can happen.
Well, to be someone pretty
That's it.
for money or whatever, or I don't know what their angle is, but it'd be pretty desperate.
Well,
Tracy.
How are the kids doing? How are your sons doing?
Well, it seems like they handle it better for some odd reason that I don't understand. My oldest boy, though, he'll stop from time to time and say this is his sister, stuff. But your mind has a way of forgetting every now and then. I find myself doing it too. Every now and then but then it comes flooding all back, of course, Yeah. I might get away from it for about 15, 20 seconds, but it'll all come back. That's the first thought on my mind when I wake up.
Well, do you remember what your last memory was of summer, what you all were doing?
Probably the night before she wanted to twirl. She wanted me to. I just hold her in my hand while she twirled, because that's what she considered herself a ballerina or a princess kind of thing. 5 years old.
Yeah. I agree, Angie.
She likes to dance. I saw that video of her dance.
She could set that damn TikTok down and done some Molly Maids something. You know what I mean? Like, and you don't have to be around cleanliness to know that, come on, man. I'm going to really have to go back and listen to this whole thing. I kind of want to just it's
dancing in the rain. That was real cute.
That's the video I was wanting to get out. Yes, if at all possible. I'd like everybody to see that.
Wow. Why do you want everybody to see that?
I'm here talking to my employers now.
Yeah. I don't see how you could. I wouldn't be able to work under these circumstances. It's too much.
Yeah, it is. It's too much. But I'm just trying to have hope and faith in God that He knows
Right, Joan?
all things and that He will protect her is my hope and prayer.
Yeah.
Wherever she's at, and that He will turn it all around someday. You know, to glorify His name. You know, that's what my prayer is. I mean, Daniel was slid into.
No, she was making a joke. Are we sure he's not an Uncle Daddy? Like, it's just saying I don't want to go there, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Captivity and, you know,
I did see the Ronnie O'Neal today. Yes, Cray Cray.
and God the whole way, all the way through it all, you know, even to the point of being put into the fiery furnace. You need to do that for His God. That's the only thing I can, you know, lean to is people like him, you know. And
I would say mom's probably in her 30s, maybe. I don't know.
she's got enough experience in the church that she'll never forget it, and maybe that will lead her back home someday. You know, that's my prayer.
Was there anything that was said at church or any kind of fellowship that gave you a little bit of comfort over on Saturday?
Oh yeah.
I agree, King.
Stuff like that, yes sir. I mean, I can't remember specifically, but just, you know, I mean, I don't know, just having good people there for you, you know, it's a comfort. People willing to talk to you, that's the main thing, right? All I can do is put it in God's hands.
Right. Okay. Well, I guess that's all I was going to ask you about, unless there's something else that you wanted the public to know.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
No, just that.
Does your family need anything? Because I know it's probably hard for you to get out and get necessities and stuff.
No, we are absolutely fine as far as that goes. You know, everybody takes the searchers and the police, all kind of stuff, and they've been bringing us a lot of that stuff to our house. So,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm kind of inclined to say that if I hadn't heard the new stuff coming out about Dad and that he could potentially be an abuser and all this other stuff, and that's loosely, I don't know. It could be a troll. It could be somebody very close. I don't know, but that is what they're saying. But there is a good possibility that he didn't know, and he may feel something's going on. And he's just trying to, you know, protect the situation, protect his wife, protect the boys. I don't know exactly. I do know that there's also been talks about Grandma. Grandma also lives on the property. Grandma's ex-boyfriend, current boyfriend. This man has been around these kids at some point, and he is also a kid diddler. So I know that there has been at least two grown-ass men around these kids, and they have specific offender charges to children. So at this point, I'm telling you, man, I got nothing. We just watched Evelyn Boswell. These people will get up here and lie. Look at Teresa Balboa, which to me, I mean, they all to a degree, but there is something about it where you're like, God, what if I'm wrong? You don't want to just say that, but something's wrong. An abduction seems pretty damn unlikely, honest to God. We'll finish this out.
Everybody for their efforts. That's all I really do. Because I know they're trying hard.
They really ramped it up this weekend, didn't they? They brought in a lot more people.
Yes. Yeah, and they're not stopping. They're not stopping.
Oh yeah, hit the thumbs up, and if you gotta hit the dislike, hit it twice. Because it's super important. The dislikes won't work unless you hit it twice.
That's all I really do. Because I know they're trying hard.
They really ramped it up this weekend, didn't they? They brought in
Not
a lot more
sure,
people.
John.
Yeah, and they're not stopping. They're not stopping.
Hey, CME.
You know, feel that she's not in the area, and they know that. But they still have to search.
I think, you know, maybe they could find a clue or something too of who was out there. That
Me
might be
too,
another-
Venus.
Yeah, they're still looking for two more people of interest that have been through there.
Really?
Yes, sir.
What kind of people are those?
I have no idea for sure. I mean, and a lot of this might be speculation because I tried to ask them about it help and everything, and I can't do nothing that they ain't doing already, right?
Yeah, they're pretty much pointing the finger at everybody but themselves. I want y'all to hear this again. Just going to back up a little bit, that we are going to be moving on to Dylan. I know some of y'all probably want to hear about Dylan, in which I'm just going to read an article. I'm going to go through and pull out some of the closing or the opening.
I think, maybe they could find a clue or something too.
There we go.
People.
Yeah, and they're not stopping. They're not stopping. But I just, feel that she's not in the area, and they know that. But they still have to search.
I think, maybe they could find a clue or something too.
Hey, Ashley, welcome.
That might be another.
Yeah, they're still looking for 2 more people of interest that have been through there.
Really?
Yes, sir.
What kind of people are those?
Yeah.
I have no idea for sure. I mean, and a lot of this might be speculation because I tried to ask them about it, and they just say we're looking into it. Just hang. They won't give them any information.
I don't know. Sure.
I can't. I try to help and everything, and I can't do nothing that they ain't doing already. Right.
Okay. Well, I continue to pray for you, and my wife prays for you. We know this has got to be the most horrible time, and it's just like it's unimaginable.
Oh, perfect. Well, there's that one, guys. Let me see. Oh, I kind of want to tune into this one. Let's do it real fast. Let's see what's going on. Oh, absolutely nothing. Of course, I would decide to be brave and nothing would happen. Let me get back to y'all. And welcome, everybody. So, all right, if I'm going to drop the link one more time, if anyone wants to come up and talk about baby Summer. And then if they don't in the next couple of seconds, I'm going to read this article about Dylan and see what is going on. And then let's see, but always kicks me off my sub channels. Yeah, a lot of people say that. Let's see. Sounds like the shite. Don't brothers a big boyfriend. I have just started looking into the grandma's friend, whatever he is. I know there's pictures of him with the kids. I know he's been around the kids, and I know he is a registered sex offender. I've seen it. Oh, we got flickering lights here. I am in Tennessee, those y'all don't know. But okay, there's the link. I'm fixing to pull up this article for baby Dylan. We're going to switch gears, and I'm going to wrap up the stream. I'm just going to read an article, and then I'm going to rewatch what they did today in the trial, and then we will be talking about it on Wednesday. Let's see. I know that, and they're live streaming it on Law and Crime, but I don't believe in doing that unless it's an actual news organization. So you won't see me doing that, because I'm not like that. But let's see. Hold on one second.
The trial for the man accused of killing his son.
Well, that one's only 26 seconds. Hold on. Oh, which is the exact same one I just pulled up. Okay, so that's not going to work.
Chevy is America's fastest growing full-line brand, and people are taking it everywhere.
Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. I'm just trying to pull up this press conference for Dylan, or for this article. This is another case I have been following. Let's see. Why? I wonder why this, I guess the trial started late today. I thought I don't know. Okay. Hold on one second.
The arrest of Mark.
Hold on. Here we go. Now let me share my screen. Okay. If it was an abduction, it was somebody they knew. No, I agree. If there is an abduction, it has to be somebody they know. Or it's somebody local, or it's, but it seems to be a lot of maybe, considering there was a grandmother there, right? We do know that. There was a mom there, and there was 3 boys there. So they just come up, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell? like the California City babies. How the hell do you make? I know where my son is at right now. Y'all see me? I've been in here for 2 hours. I know exactly where my son's at. He's with his damn brother in the other room. You know what I'm saying? Like, there should never be a point in time where you don't know where your own child is at. And I'm not saying they can't get away. I'm not saying like that. But you're planting flowers. All of a sudden, I just want to go inside. So I go inside. I just want to go back outside. So you go outside. Seems a little sporadic for a kid that is just being a kid. You know what I'm saying? Seems a lot to do about nothing. Hey, blind squirrel, welcome, baby. In Summer's Dance in the Rain videos, see red barrel for sale. I wonder where the people came from in the house. Answer that. I don't know, perhaps. But I think they would have said that. I think if it was something like that, they would have already thrown that out there, like the bears, the druggies, the sex traffickers. Oh my. I think they would have thrown that one out there. Let's see. The audio video for the Redwine trial was horrid. You gave up. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to look at it tonight when I get off and put something out for Wednesday or maybe tomorrow separately. I don't know, but thank you and welcome to the stream. But thanks for the heads up for sure. But I do have an article pulled up that they put out last night, and this is just kind of gearing up, you know, my family over here, in case y'all are not familiar with the Dylan Redwine. Excuse me. We are going to be covering this as the trial goes. Same with Joe Clyde. I will sit down. We would do a deep dive. We will do Dylan exactly the way we did Joe Clyde last week. We'll do a deep dive. We'll, you know, check in on the trial, but be looking out because this is one we are following. And there's a few we're following, but we're definitely in Dinkins. When the hell is Henry Dinkins going out for Briasia? I want to say something else too while I'm thinking about it. Anybody that ever watches my channel, if you want to be a jokester or think it's fucking hilarious, don't send me these BS links about obituaries. Somebody literally posted in the comments an obituary for Summer. Don't do that shit to me. You're going to be reported. You're going to be reported immediately. Like, people got nothing better to do, man. Like, it's
Mark Redwine was a stunning development in a long-running mystery. It didn't come as a result of some surprising new piece of evidence. 9-month Stowe investigator Kevin Vaughn broke the news on Saturday that Redwine had been arrested in Washington State. Kevin, this is a case where really much of the evidence has been in the hands of investigators for years.
Kim, it sounds like a cliche, but sometimes solving a cold case really is a matter of taking a new look at old evidence.
That's true.
Sometimes it's just a matter of different experiences.
Ryan Brackley is Denver's assistant district attorney.
Different expertise, different voices.
He's worked hundreds of cold cases.
Different eyes looking at
me too,
evidence
Angie.
that has been in existence all
Dylan
along.
Redwine.
And he was part of a team of prosecutors and investigators from multiple jurisdictions who spent time over the past year re-examining evidence in the disappearance of Dylan Redwine. The 13-year-old vanished in November 2012 while he was on a court-ordered visit to his father in southwestern Colorado. Some of his remains were found 7 months later. Hikers found his skull in the woods nearly 3 years after he disappeared. But still, the local district attorney wasn't sure there was a...
I want to say this too. This is something else that's super irritating about our, you know, the situation with these orders, and like Samuel Olson. She had to follow, you know what I mean? Like, she took everything in court, you know what I'm saying? Dylan Redwine was on a scheduled visit. He did not want to go. He did not want to go. He was made to go. The courts enforced the order, and the baby was never seen again. Sarah Olson, this whole case where he just never returned the kid. And then he met, you know, the hands of Monster Balboa. No, man, this is the type of shit that we need changes in legislation. These kind of changes are within our hands as the public. It really is. We just have to be willing to fight and push, and it takes a village to get these shit moving.
enough to file charges.
I mean, a lot of tremendous work has been done on that case.
So we asked for help from the Colorado District Attorney's Council, where Tom Raines is executive director. And Raines assembled a team from multiple offices to review the evidence and make suggestions.
But it's not like we had to go tell them to do things. It was just another 4 or 5 sets of eyes and minds working together on
what could or couldn't be done, and whether or not at that point it was worth pursuing.
That review led to a decision to take the case to a grand jury, a group of common citizens that meets behind closed doors, hears evidence, and decides whether charges should be filed. Jurors even get to question witnesses.
We hear the questions that the community wants answered.
I love that. Tennessee does that too.
Brackley would not discuss the evidence in the case, but the indictment and other records have detailed a lot of it. Dylan Redwine's blood in multiple places in his father's living room.
I know,
The cadaver dog's reaction to scents in that room, near the washing machine, and in Mark Redwine's pickup. Marks on Dylan's skull that a forensic anthropologist said had to have been made by a knife, not an animal. And what may be the most shocking, confirmation there are photographs of Mark Redwine eating feces. Photographs Dylan had found and that his mother has said caused fights between father and son.
In the case of a grand jury in a cold case, it really is about hearing whether or not that community believes that this is a case that's important enough, that's ready to go the distance.
Ultimately, a different jury is likely to decide whether the evidence in this case is strong enough to convict Mark Redwine of killing his son.
It's interesting how long they've been looking at this and different sets of eyes, as you point out, Kevin. Thank you.
Uh-oh. Okay. So, yeah. Oh, well, let me just do this because I'm about to wrap it up. Okay. So, we are gearing up for this. Today was the first day. They said it's bad, so hopefully I'll be able to figure it out. Who did he? Oh, the son. Dylan found photos of the father, Mark, who is now on trial, eating feces, wearing women's clothing, underwear. Well, the mother is like, that's not appropriate. It was an issue. Well, ever since that, but the court still enforced these freaking visits. This dad was awful to him. But there's plenty of info out there about Dylan. Mark Redwine, I think, yeah, he was on Dr. Phil. Like, it's awful. Joanne, yes, he was in damn diapers. Got pictures of him in diapers, for crying out loud. Awful. Like, like you don't even, I don't know who took the pictures, Melissa. I don't know. I can't remember. I have seen the pictures. Oh, God, I have seen the pictures now that I'm thinking about it. Yes, he's a sick fox. We have foxes down here just for that statement. Sick fox. It's awful. It's unbelievable. Honest to God, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Why you eating poop, bro? Yeah. Why you eating poop, bro? Sharp. Who does that? Apparently him. Not only who does it, who fucking records it? This is like Summer's mom. She's on a TikTok a year ago. Eyes rolling on the back of her head. Like, let me drop 100 tabs and let's just do the opiate roll. Like, who does that for the world to see? Who does that? Stupid people, man. All right, guys, that's all I got for this one. Thank y'all for spending a couple hours with me. So sorry about the stream crash earlier. It happens. So I will see y'all again. Those are new or joining or whatever. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays we live stream. I try to kick out little videos, when I can. My life is beyond busy right now, so I do best I can. It'll get better. I love y'all. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you have to dislike, you got to hit it twice because otherwise it doesn't work. It's so super important. If you really just dislike, it's fine. I get it. I'm not for everybody. But just make sure you hit the button twice, though. It's super important. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Please pray for summer. Please say a prayer. Send white light. Put, light a candle. Burn sage. Whatever you do, please send positive energy towards this baby. However you do it, do that. And yes, please, yes, Shar, thank you. Thank you, mods. And make sure you come back. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I'll see you the next time.